Mr. Donald Trump has been found guilty on all 34 counts in the hush money trial.
Heard the jurors affirm the verdict. Guilty, guilty, guilty.
He is the first U.S. president to be convicted in a criminal trial in American history. Mr. Trump made payments indirectly to silence the lady who claimed to have had sex with him. Michael Cohen paid the lady $130,000 with Trump's permission. Mr. Trump denied the payment to the adult film actress, but he reimbursed Cohen. Mr. Trump has repeatedly said the judge hates him.
Judge hates Donald Trump. Just take a look. Take a look at him. Take a look at where he comes from.
Mr. Trump asks judge to step aside from hush money case. An unprecedented verdict that shook the nation. The 45th President of the United States, found guilty on all 34 counts in hush money trial. He became the first U.S. president to be convicted in a criminal trial in American history. In this video, we'll explain the charges, the trial, and the implications of this landmark verdict and decode in depth the case of a popular politician of America by answering the common questions of people that, what is the hush money case all about? Who is Cohen? Why did he pay $130,000 to the adult film actress? Hush money payments are not illegal, so for what Mr. Trump found guilty for? What made the case so strong? Will Trump go to jail? Stay tuned and watch the video till the end to know in depth about this case as we unveil this mysterious story of Mr. Donald Trump. To understand this case, we need to go back to the 2016 presidential campaign. Allegations surfaced that Trump made payments to silence the adult film actress who claimed to have had affairs with him. During the 2016 presidential election campaign, American Media, the publisher of the National Enquirer and a company set up by Michael Cohen, paid $130,000 to adult film actress Stormy Daniels to stay silent about their sexual relationship with Trump from 2006 to 2007, something he denies. Cohen pleaded guilty in 2018 to breaking campaign finance laws, saying he arranged payments under Trump's direction to influence the election. Trump denied the affairs and said he didn't know about Cohen's payment to Daniels.
Why did Michael Cohen make it if there was no truth or allegation?
You have to ask Michael Cohen. Michael's my attorney, and you'll have to ask Michael.
Do you know where he got the money to make that payment?
No, I don't know.
But he reimbursed Cohen in 2017. Federal prosecutors claimed Trump had discussed non-disclosure payments as early as 2014. Court documents showed the FBI believed Trump was directly involved in the payment to Daniels based on his calls with Cohen in October 2016. Federal prosecutors closed the investigation in 2019, but in 2021, the New York State Attorney General's office and Manhattan District Attorney's office began criminal investigations into Trump's business activities. The Manhattan DA's office subpoenaed the Trump Organization and AMI for records related to the payments and requested 8 years of tax returns from Trump and his organization. In March 2023, a New York grand jury indicted Trump on 34 felony counts of falsifying business records to record the hush money payments to Daniels as business expenses. On May 30th, 2024, after a 5-week trial, a jury found Trump guilty on all 34 counts. These payments were allegedly made to avoid negative publicity that could have impacted Trump's presidential campaign. Hush money payments are not illegal. However, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office claims that Mr. Trump committed a crime by wrongly recording the money he used to pay back Cohen as legal expenses. They also accuse him of falsifying business records to hide a second crime, breaking the state's election law. You will be amazed to know what Mr. Trump said to Judge Merchan, despite being proven guilty. Manhattan Supreme Court Justice Juan Merchan is no stranger to Mr. Trump or his orbit. The judge oversaw a tax fraud trial against the Trump Organization last year, and he has more than 16 years on the bench. But the first criminal trial of a former U.S. president is certainly his highest profile case yet. Mr. Trump's lawyers said in a statement Wednesday Trump is asking the judge overseeing his criminal case in Manhattan to step aside, citing ties between the judge's family and Democratic causes. The star witness of this case was closest to Mr. Trump during those days, who exposed him in the court. The prosecution's case relied heavily on Michael Cohen, Trump's former lawyer and fixer, who admitted to making these payments at Trump's direction. Cohen detailed how the payments were funneled through various channels to avoid detection, raising issues of campaign finance violations and fraud. Cohen served as the prosecution's star witness. He was intensely questioned about his troubled past and his public criticism of his former boss, Mr. Trump. The 34 counts include falsifying business records, fraud, and campaign finance violations. Each count corresponds to specific transactions aimed at concealing the payments. This trial is not just about hush money, it's about the broader implications of holding a former president accountable and the integrity of the electoral process. It's possible that Mr. Trump will be jailed, but not certain. Sentencing will determine whether Trump faces prison time, fines, or other penalties. His legal team is expected to appeal, which could delay any immediate consequences. This is the first time a former U.S. president has been convicted of such serious charges. Reactions have been swift and varied. Supporters of Trump argue that the trial was politically motivated, while critics see it as a necessary step towards accountability.
A travesty of justice. This is something that has shown to all of the American people out there how corrupt our government and our court systems have become.
This verdict sends a clear message that no one is above the law, not even a former president. It's crucial for maintaining the rule of law and trust in our democratic institutions. So, what happens next? The latest effort by Mr. Trump's lawyers to move his case away from the judge, Juan Merchan of State Supreme Court in Manhattan. Trump's legal team has already announced plans to appeal the verdict. This means the legal battles are far from over. Additionally, the political ramifications of this case will continue to unfold. Especially as we approach future elections, this case sets a precedent for holding high-profile individuals accountable, regardless of their position. It may lead to more scrutiny of political figures and campaign practices moving forward. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth analysis and updates on major news stories. Stay informed, stay engaged, and keep asking questions as it is your fundamental right.